All right, we are back here on the podcast with Daniel Ramirez. Daniel, how old are you?
I'm 25.
So you're 25 and you have your real estate license. How long have you been selling homes?
So I'm approaching my second year. So I've been selling for 2 years now.
How many homes have you sold?
5. My first year I did 3. And then right here on my second year, I've done 2. One, which was my personal house. And then
Hold on. Okay, so let me get this straight. You sold a house to yourself?
Yeah. So basically, the cool thing is about being an agent is you can be the agent for yourself. Being a buyer.
Do you get the commission?
Yeah. So The cool thing with that commission is you can utilize that commission towards your closing costs. So for example, that property my commission was about like around a little bit over $9,000. So I was able to utilize that cash for my closing costs, and it saved me so much money in the end.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to ask you some questions a little later about real estate, but I wanted to ask you, so did you get your real estate license through VVC? Because we offer real estate courses.
Yes, I did. So before real estate, I was working at Olive Garden as a server, and one of my coworkers was like, hey, I'm doing my real estate classes through VVC.
Wait, hold on. This is important. What was your favorite soup?
Oof, I would say Fajol, pasta Fajol.
Yeah, I like the Zuppa Toscana. God, I just drink and eat that all day long.
It's good flavor, but it's so watery.
Well, that's what you use the breadsticks for, to dip it, and then you eat the... You all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So you got your real estate license here, but and that's a career.
Yeah.
I mean, you sold several houses last year, so but now you're still here. Why are you doing that?
So me personally, I love real estate. I love the career. I love what you get to do, the impact you make for an individual. Coming out of an apartment and then being able to say, hey, I have my own home. Like, that's the American dream. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you're a homeowner at 25. That is the American dream.
Yeah, it's a blessing. A blessing for sure. I'm very, very grateful. But me personally, I love my real estate, but at the same time, nowadays, a lot of real estate agents don't really make it, unfortunately, through the career, because it is a tough career. It's a lot of self-investing. You got to put a lot of money towards it. And unfortunately, some agents can't really get the scheme of building the clientele to keep in business. So what I was thinking, I've always wanted education. I love education. I'm very hands down on it. And I think that everybody should do it. It's never too late to get into your education. So I've been doing full-time school. I actually decided to come back to VVC because VVC actually offers a lot of opportunity compared to many other junior colleges that I have been to. So me personally, I feel like coming back was the best bet, so I can have it as my backup too.
Did your grandparents or parents, did they go to college?
My grandparents didn't. They're both all self-employed.
Yeah. Okay. Self-made.
Self-made. Yeah. Back then it was different.
And then what about your parents?
My mom, she went to trade school as well as my dad. So they were both trade school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I don't know. It's trade school.
Yeah.
We don't have our producer here, so I can't fact check this. But maybe you're like a first gen college. I don't know. Is trade school considered college? That's the question. Leave it in the comments. Let me know so I know for the next one. Well, that's cool. What did your parents get their trades in?
So my dad's an electrician.
Okay.
So he's a hard labor guy. He loves electrician. And then my mom, she became a paralegal. So she's working with the federal public defenders in Santa Ana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have siblings?
Yes, I do.
How many?
So I have one older brother. He is a union worker. So he's a laborer. He's a journeyman. Mm-hmm. And then I had also 2 little brothers who one just graduated, I believe, from high school. And then one who's also in middle school.
Is the one that graduated high school going to college?
I believe he's going to Cal State Fullerton. I don't speak with them, but I feel like that's
rough water.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after we turn off the cameras. Okay, got it. Was it rough? Was it tough for you to make that transition to become a real estate agent and then decide I'm going to go back to school? Like, what was that? What did that look like for you? Because I don't meet a whole lot of 25-year-old guys or girls who are very career oriented like you. It usually comes a little later on in life.
Yeah. So, me growing up at 18, I was already put into the life of having to be my own adult. I was already having to pay rent. I was already having to pay my own car insurance, buy my own car, everything.
What does rent look like for you at 18 years old?
18, Honestly, it was kind of scary because I was paying like $800 a month. So, at 18, that seems like a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My parents charged me $250 and I thought that was killing me.
Exactly.
Wow, $800.
It seems scary. It seemed like a lot of money at 18 because you don't really know bills like that. We're just like, man, $800, that's a lot of money. So having to pay rent and utilities and all that was a big eye opener to me. So fortunately and unfortunately, I did grow up at a young age. So I feel like at 25 now, I feel way older than my age.
Like 53?
Yeah, exactly. So with that experience, that guided me to push harder and want to achieve more. If you want to have a family, you want to get an asset like purchasing a home so you can use it as investment and rent it. Having that mindset to want to get better, is what kind of pushed me to keep doing better. So personally, that investment in my home was a really, really big opportunity for me. I've been told many times that I wouldn't be where I am at right now. I was told I would just end up in the streets and not get anywhere in life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Were you like a troubled teen?
No, I actually wasn't. So that's a pretty long story. That one,
And you know what? We're gonna take another break, and when we come back, we're gonna dig a little deeper because now you got me curious.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back.